would you consider a career in agriculture?
That's not interesting to me.
Too much work for the risk and rewards involved.
I don't know anything about agriculture.
All I know is we have sugar cane, pineapple, and pakalolo here.
It seems like it's a dying industry for Hawaii.
Aloha, I'm Brickwood Galutaria here in downtown Honolulu. You know, many people in Hawaii question the value of agriculture. Some see it as taking up valuable land space that could otherwise be used for housing. Others see it as a dying industry with absolutely no future. Well, the fact is that most people in Hawaii take agriculture for granted, with little or no thought to its impact on our economy, our environment, and our way of life. So, just how important is agriculture anyway?
The next generation has forgotten where food came from, and you ask a youngster where it comes from, he'll say, well, maybe Foodland or, you know, Star or Times Supermarket or Safeway. And that's part of our problem, that we're not getting the message across and, you know, just how important is agriculture.
The University of Hawaii's College of Agriculture recently conducted a study to determine the economic value of the agricultural industry in our state.
If you did away with Hawaii's agriculture, you'd see about almost a $2 billion drop in gross output and close to $1 billion drop in value added.
The value added to agriculture refers to the economic impact of related agri-food industries, such as food processing, transportation, and retail sales. In total, the agri-foods business in Hawaii accounts for 15% of our total gross product, some $4 billion each year.
You can't look at just production agriculture. We've got to include the people that supply them fertilizer, seed, wholesalers, retailers, transportation. Food manufacturing is very important, we found out in Hawaii. That's all a system.
Few people know that Hawaii's #1 manufactured export is agriculture. 41% of all exports going out of Hawaii are agriculture products. This translates into millions of dollars of outside income for the state and to thousands of jobs for our local people. Currently, 44% of all manufacturing jobs in Hawaii are based on agriculture.
A lot of people might think that agriculture is just working out in the fields, etc. Agriculture can be very high-tech today. As a matter of fact, it is. It can be very lucrative for people coming out of school today. Agriculture oftentimes is on the cutting edge.
If we were to continue doing things the way we did 40 years ago, there's no way we could be competitive and no way we could improve. And I think people have to understand that when you're farming, you're also in business. Yes, it's your livelihood, but you know, you have to be on top of things, and it's a science.
Hawaii's #1 business, tourism, is based on selling the image of Hawaii around the world. And a large part of that image is based on agriculture, both in what tourists see when they come here and what they take back with them when they leave. It should be no secret then that agriculture and tourism need to work closely together to perpetuate the vision of paradise and to help each other grow.
We in the hotel industry have recognized for a number of years now that agriculture and the green space it affords to our visitors here is very important to the satisfaction of the guest experience here in the islands of Hawaii. Also, the produce that is produced here in the islands is exotic and different, and we're very, very fortunate to be able to use that as part of our promotional activities in the foreign areas that we go to.
I think farming provides an enormous amount of assistance to the visitor industry. I think our particular farm here, with the introduction of people to Protea, helps the visitor industry. If we didn't have farming in the islands, I think it would be a much lesser place. I think it would be less beautiful and less interesting.
Today's tourists are more health conscious, looking not only for the unique and exotic, but for quality and freshness, especially when it comes to eating. The tourist industry has already picked up on this trend. The new Grand Hyatt Wailea Hotel on Maui just opened with a restaurant that serves only locally grown foods.
There would be no success of this restaurant without the local farmers. When visitors come to this hotel, they expect to see these things native to these regions on their plate. They don't come here to get things that they can get at home. They come here to eat Maui food, Hawaiian Island foods. They want to eat what's grown here.
The value of diversified agriculture in Hawaii has been growing steadily. It now represents over half of the total revenue generated by all of agriculture in the state each year. But the potential for growth in this sector of the industry has only just begun.
One of the most important aviation situations right now is Europe 1992, when all of the barriers within Europe are taken down and airlines will be able to travel within Europe. And this is very exciting to us because it may be opening up new markets for cut flowers, for fresh vegetables, for fresh fruits, and any of the tropical things that we grow here so well do command top dollar in Europe.
In mid-1991, the Governor's Agriculture Coordinating Committee formed a group of government and industry leaders to take a look at the public's perception of agriculture. The group, now known as the A-Team, sponsored a survey of the agricultural industry. The survey showed that the public knows very little about agriculture and that support for the industry is weakening. Over 90% of those surveyed felt that the state should be doing more to promote agricultural awareness through a joint public-private campaign. The campaign has now become the goal of the A-Team.
We need a public and private partnership to help educate our people about agriculture and all it does to keep this state beautiful and diversified. We need your support.